What is good, everybody? My friend Kid here back again. How's everybody doing? Oh boy. So I know my pack, you guys, whenever these trailers go up, especially in terms of the comic book movies, you guys are looking forward to me to give my thoughts or reaction to it. So we are here to give my reaction to it. And I'm just gonna enjoy this because we get the first teaser trailer to the fourth Thor movie in the MCU, Thor: Love and Thunder. Now this, I'm all for seeing Thor, that's great, but I definitely want to see Natalie Portman. If they show that in this trailer, okay, it's real. But definitely want to see Natalie Portman because seeing the images of her outside of the costume, seeing just how jacked she got, you know, she put a lot of effort into really getting into shape for this role, and I appreciate that from Ms. Portman. Never hated her. Never hated Natalie Portman. I never found her a bad actress. She's a damn good actress. And I was hoping that she would return as Jane Foster. And when in the comics, when they finally gave Jane the power of Thor and things like that, let her hold Mjolnir, I was like, okay, I wonder if they're going to translate this into the MCU, and we do. But the question is how? How does this happen? Because in the MCU, Mjolnir was destroyed. Thor has Stormbreaker, which is not really his axe or hammer in general. That belongs to his good friend and brother in arms, old horseface, Beta Ray Bill. But now Beta Ray Bill in the comics don't even have that sword. I think Beta Ray Bill now has the Twilight sword, if I remember correctly. I'm going into geeky stuff, guys. I'm sorry. You guys know me. I can't stop that. But we're going to watch this trailer right now. So, let's enjoy. Thank you for hitting that play button. Thank you for tuning in. You're going to get your entertainment's worth, my pack. Let's do this. Here we go. Right now. Enough talk. Now. It's the young Thor. All classic costume.
These hands were once used for battle. Now they're but humble tools for peace. I need to figure out exactly who I am.
I like that. He's training.
I will choose my own path. Live in the moment.
Looks more like Stormbreaker. I mean, Thunderstrike.
Remember what I told you? You ever feel lost? Just look into the eyes of the people that you love. Not me. What? Just listen.
They didn't have to show it, but they did. She looked great. I wanted to see it in motion, and we did. But did you notice Mjolnir? Did you notice that it still had cracks? So they must have put it back together. We also got to see Valkyrie, who is the new head of New Asgard, and I look, there's like a council and everything, and she still seems like she doesn't want to do this. I liked everything I saw, and shouts out to using the Sweet Child of Mine, Guns N' Roses, Action Roses, all that stuff. Good stuff. I like that they actually showed Thor losing the weight, getting back into shape. See him, he said, boom, boom, boom. That was great. Like, so it does, because the biggest question is like, okay, is he gonna lose the weight, or is he's gonna have some godly just to, oh, he could just lose it. And was that Russell Crowe as that looked like Zeus? That looked like Zeus that we getting the Olympians. Are we getting the Olympians? So if that's the case, my back, you know who is coming next. I hope they're teasing the coming of Hercules. That I want to see Marvel's Hercules in the MCU so badly. Because if you want to start straying away from Thor while finally give that character some send-off, there's other godly demigod characters in the Marvel Universe that they can use. Hercules is another one. Hercules was an Avenger as well, and it'd be great to see the Prince of Power in the MCU, and I would love to see who they would cast as MCU's Hercules. But teaser was good. I like what they didn't show too much, but they just showed all the different worlds, and it looks like Thor is gonna be going through some kind of tranquil, like, coming of age, like he's finally. The thing about the MCU Thor's story has been kind of on a very flippy, like a plane takes off, and you level off a while, and then it goes up a little more, then it starts, and then it goes back up. You know, so it's gonna be really interesting to see how they portray Thor in this, but his look is very classic. It looks more like Eric Masterson Thunderstrike. It looks like his look. If y'all don't know who Eric Masterson is, that was another alter ego for Thor for a while. After Donald Blake, Thor, he was Eric Masterson, and after that, Eric Masterson became Thunderstrike, and he had his own mace. Unfortunately, the character died, so it's really cool to see that. Still like a very 80s vibe to it, but it still was cool. And we see some of the Guardians, of course, are in it. You know, Chris Pratt. We saw Mantis, and all of them. But this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a lot of fun to check out. But to see Jane with that hammer, and you can literally, like I said, guys, she looked beautiful. Did you look at the guns? You saw the guns. She was rocking the guns. They were popping out, and I love that she's done this. Like, excuse me, that she's gotten to this great shape for this role. And they have acknowledged that Jane does have cancer. So what is very interesting, this is comic book 101 for you guys who don't know. Jane had cancer, and when Thor found out about Jane Foster having cancer, you know, he wanted to do everything in his power to help her, cure her. Like, I'm talking Asgardian magic, runes, you name it. And she was like, no, Thor, no magic, no nothing. And then when she got the hammer, what is a real bad side about her wielding that power, when she is in that form, it will increase her cancer. It actually increases it. So it's really scary, and it's like, oh, whoa, she's not getting well when she has the power. It's increasing her cancer in a sense. So I wonder if they're gonna play that up in this movie too. Is like, yeah, when she's as her powered up Jane look, the Thor look, when she's wielding Mjolnir, is it going to, push her cancer faster, make it spread faster, or will they not do that? Outside of that, this was a good teaser. They didn't have to show the Jane, but I think that was a good thing to do somewhat. But I'm glad they did not show Gorg the God Butcher. Yeah. But I'm sure that was Zeus that we saw. So making us, please don't kill off the Olympians just like that. No, we need Hercules. We need him. Come on. Don't play with me, man. Come on, Kevin. Don't play with me. Don't fucking play with me. Like, let's do this. It's time to stop being bitchy. No, we can't do that. No. I don't ever want to hear them say, oh, we can't, that character's not plausible to do. Fuck that. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. You can do it. You can do it. It's just where you put it. Don't tell me you can't do it. I mean that. Just don't. Well, my pack, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, this is your Alpha Mouth of the Kid saying peace and love. Stay tuned. Keep it real, guys. As always, don't forget, guys, got merch in the merchandise store down below. I'm working on a new series of very motivated shirts with some quotes that I have said. Maybe not on camera, but I've said to people in my life and things like that. Some motivated motivated quotes that my parents have said, and I was like, you know what? Those are good to put on shirts for people to buy or something like that. I'll be coming out with those soon. And also, don't forget, guys, got the Patreon. And not too long ago, I recently gathered a new Patreon. So shouts out to that person. I think it was, I'm forgetting who it was. I know it's a pack member. So when you are a pack member or here, and you transcend to the Patreon, you become an Uber pack member. You are on the echelon level now of the pack. You are like, say, one of my generals. A king needs a general, good generals. So to all the 6 Patreon members, I have no qualms about naming how many patrons I got, because I'm humbled by it. 6 Patreon members now, and I'm looking forward to getting started with the Patreon in terms of the rewards. I'm just waiting on to see what this person wants me to do. I think he became a he's a beta level member. Yeah, I think he's one of basically the level that he chose is basically he gets to choose 2 comic series for me, especially that if I've never read them, and I have to read them and give my review on it, give a review to review. I'm looking forward to it. But anyway, guys, take care. As always, I will see you guys next time. As always.